In this video, you will learn how to use colored pencils and 4B pencils to create different effects. Our first technique is called the ladder technique to fill. So go ahead and draw a simple shape like a circle, rectangle, or heart, and you're going to be coloring from the top to the bottom, or from the bottom to the top. Either way, make sure that you're staying in a straight line and filling the entire shape, no white spaces showing, in a very methodical way, from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top, rather than scribbling. I created 3 different shapes. The red ball is overlapping the blue line. Technique number 2 is hard pressure. So you can either draw soft or hard with your colored pencils. To create a hard pressure, you want to be all the way up on your pencil. Notice how I'm gripping the pencil very hard and I'm pushing very hard. This gives you bold, bright colors. On the other hand, our third technique is lighter pressure. So you're barely pressing on the surface, very, very lightly, leaving a mark on your paper, like you are a feather just tickling the paper. This will give you softer, more pastel-like colors. Our technique number 4 is to create a grass-like texture. So I find all the greens and yellows that I can in my bin, and I'm going to create lots of overlapping hatching marks, like you see up in the corner, on top of each other. So I start with the dark green, small hatches, and then I moved to my lighter colors with the second darkest green, and then the yellow green, and then I finish with the yellow on top. This creates the texture or the feeling of grass. Technique number 5 is blending 2 warm colors. For this, it's very important to start by using that light pressure that we practiced earlier. So just like we did earlier, you're going to very lightly be pressing on the paper. After you've gotten your first layer of colors where they're overlapping in the middle with light pressure, then you can start to add medium pressure and then finish by pressing hard with both your colors, using that lighter color over the top of the darker color. In this case, I used yellow over the top of the orange at the very end. Our final pencil technique, we're going to switch it up and actually use a 4B pencil with a blending stump. So you're going to be drawing something. I chose to draw a moon, and you're going to be adding shading to it. So try and get 3 different values. A dark value where you're creating hard pressure, like we did with colored pencils, and then a medium value where you're applying light pressure with your 4B pencil, and then leave some area white. Then you'll come back with your blending stump and using it on its side, not on the point. So this is different from your pencil. You're going to hold it kind of crooked or diagonally so that you're using the side of the blending stump, and you are going to blend your pencil or the graphite that's on your paper to create even lighter values in your project.